forget who I was until I put on the mask. Or something like that. I've never really liked Batman. Ooh. The third Batman with Bane. I don't.
You're awake.
I don't even remember the name. I don't care. Okay. Oh, good. You are awake, but your eye.
Daddy,
Yes.
thank you for everything you've done for me.
No problem.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
We are all going to
No.
die one day,
Don't talk crazy.
but not today.
I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
They can't even write timeline richtig. Right. I mean.
I don't want to die yet.
And you are not going to. Not in this timeline.
I don't want to die. Don't want to die.
Is this another song?
I met you.
Here's my number.
I wanted to spend more time with you.
Oh, do we have to?
I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ijurup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai. Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna be okay.
Ach so. Ja, nee.
Of course.
Oh, of course. I mean, of course.
You won't die, I promise.
Ah, you will never die.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Nobody said that we could be forever.
Of course you can.
Date.
You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. These past few days have been so much fun.
That's true. Not in particular because of you, but they have been fun.
Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me!
Okay, that wasn't fun.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Even that wasn't really fun.
It feels like I've met you before. Then go on a date with me. I am the Greek goddess of rainbows. You're the only person I can trust.
Huh? Wasn't that Renju? Wait.
Date! Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
That's not a memory with...
Date, can you tell me one last thing?
What?
I've been looking. Are you...
No, Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
A little bit goosebumps. A little bit. credits. Okay. Iris route and route, nicht route. Okay. Okay. Yes. Holy shit, I forgot how long it takes the PS4 to save. Holy shit. Okay, I'm a little bit. Oh. Aha. Huh? When. Okay. Let me take off the mask. Why did we unlock this now? Okay, yeah, I was confused because I couldn't think of a sync where we had to where we had another choice. But if we unlocked something now, Date started out over the water, overcome with guilt. Iva claimed that she would remove the dandelions growing in his head. What does that mean? Date stared out of the over the water, overcome with guilt. I don't remember what happened there. Let's just begin investigation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But let's do it. Day 5, Tuesday. Utah. Harbor Warehouse District. Okay. I really don't remember when we got to this point.
Have you settled down? The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness. I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking.
Okay.
I did not predict you to be the fainting type. I suppose humans are unpredictable. Now that you're back, let's get back to business. You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words? Date, don't let negative thoughts consume you. Thinking that Iris died because of me. If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten. Or perhaps when you saw the corpse, your head became filled with images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What the fuck are dandelions? Löwenzahn.
Oh, you're talking now. Was I correct? If you consider the situation logically, even an elementary school student would understand.
Huh?
Fine. Allow me to pluck some of those dandelions from your mind. I will ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
Okay.
First question. The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation.
Okay, yeah.
But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
Why does the warehouse have to be kept at freezing temperature? Water. The dark blue ocean spreads out before me. Barrier. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. Nothing about the skyline. And we can't move to the right. Okay. Ice cream. Maybe the AC is broken. To preserve something. The warehouse was being used. To preserve something.
To preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question.
But why do I have to
Second question.
answer honestly?
There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
The wrong eye? Yes, it was written. Yes. I try to remember. It was the left eye last time, right? And even it was missing its right eye.
That is a unique factor.
But
But there was something else. Something more peculiar.
okay, then it was completely frozen.
Iris's body was completely frozen.
That means she had
The temperature read -58.
had to
With
be.
Iris's weight. Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
50 pounds.
105 pounds.
105.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion, allow me to ask my final question.
No.
Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse.
Yes.
But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive.
Yes.
Why?
How could Iris still be alive? That's because I saved Iris in Somnium. Can't be the actual reason. Iris is actually dead. I mean, now she is, right? The corpse was a hallucination. Pretty sure it wasn't. You mean... I don't know what you means. You didn't look at her. I was sitting on to my left. Okay. You mean...
You mean?
You've got it.
I do? I'm a genius! I'm so clever! I bolted into the warehouse like I was shot out of a gun. Head first. Through the door with the forehead. Putz! Ooh. Okay, body, face, body, body, body. Okay, face then.
The right eye has been forcibly removed.
Yes,
It was the left eye for Shoko.
exactly. The corpse's right eye has been removed. So it is odd. That's the right eye. Okay.
The corpse is completely frozen. Getting a more thorough look would require removing the cloth.
And that's not what
However, we would not want to be disrespectful.
Exactly.
You can use a certain vision mode instead.
It's sad. We don't want to be disrespectful, and we don't want to get an R rating. A vision mode. A vision mode. Yes, okay, okay. That's X-ray? There are no bones or anything.
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She appears to have been pregnant.
How?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean after she was killed?
Huh?
No, the fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth.
What?
The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
Corpse of woman. Not Iris. Huh? What? Pregnant?
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris. It's someone else.
Which means...
Iris is still alive.
not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet. Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp object to the victim's back. Judging by the size and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife. This matches what you said on Sunday.
So this is the body I saw then. Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
For what?
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Exactly.
What? Where is this going?
Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
So,
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnium.
similar? She even wears the same clothes and... Oh, do we see...
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
Renju and So?
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to...
Iris.
So Sejima.
So Sejima. A pitiful corpse. Just looking at her makes my chest hurt. Sejima residence. Okay. But I mean, the woman in So Somnium looked exactly like Iris. Okay, Sejima residence, Tuesday, 12:01 p.m. Mizuki and Ota kept searching for Iris. But unfortunately, they didn't turn up anything. Iris's whereabouts are still unknown. I'm worried about her, but without any leads, we're just looking for her blindly. I should focus on the investigation for now. It will eventually lead me to Iris. I'm sure of it. With that in mind, I headed to So's mansion. Ooh, and So is feeding the koi.
Never to show your face here again.
Yes, but I'm showing you my ass instead. You know? Look, it's a Kojima! There's a small island in the center of the pond. Ik got een lantern. A tree. Topiary. Topiary. A topiary. Couldn't we check the skyline or something? I don't remember. I don't remember the time. Mansion. The Sejima residence. Stone Cold Garden Stone. Punt. A punt. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. I see. There's nothing to make fun of and stuff. So the game just wants us to talk to So. Let's do this then. So is feeding the koi in the pond. As usual. He's such a great guy. Question him.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either.
Oh.
Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Dante, look.
Temperature?
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman. You wanted to check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2 days ago.
Iba said at least 10 years, right? What if the corpse is there for 30 years? If you know where I'm going for.
Where is Renju Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason. There's definitely a connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary. The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Suddenly, a gang of bodyguards stormed out of the mansion. In an instant, they surrounded me.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
Dead end. So I am tired. Okay.
Damn it, So!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately. Who would look after Iris then? Do you intend to leave your responsibility with Mizuki and Ota?
Ota's old enough.
Ah!
Calm down, Date. We still have our lead.
Lead?
Before I explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse. Let's give her a name.
Okay.
Because she is frozen solid, we could call her All Ice or Alice. What do you think?
Is this the right time for another pun?
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
Alright, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Someone.
Who?
Allow me to ask you 3 questions.
Oh no.
Again with this?
First question. You have seen this corpse more than twice. 3 times, in fact. When was the first time?
In Mizuki's Somnium. Oh god. What, oh god, as if I could tell when this was. What day is today? I don't even know what day is today in the real world. It's Tuesday. It's Thursday. Ooh, it's Thursday already. 3 days. 3 days. No, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Saturday night.
3 days ago. Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
With Mizuki.
Yes. In the Somnium world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Isn't that what we are trying to find out? A virus? Iris? Adrian? Alice? Adrian!
Adrian? Adrian!
Adrian!
No, of course not.
Do you know where this reference comes from? I do. Adrian! Geht's Alice then?
Now I know.
I do?
That girl was probably Alice.
Most likely, yes. So we have technically known Alice for 3 days. One last thing. The final question. In which Somnium did we see Alice?
In Mizuki's. Adrian!
Adrian!
Rocky!
Oh no!
Adrian!
Rocky!
What the fuck is going on? This game is so great.
But seriously,
Oh,
I am
God.
talking about the corpse. Do you think you should be joking at a time like this?
Hey, always joking. Always be joking. No matter what. Mizuki.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something
Adrian.
about Mizuki's
Why?
Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past.
So, nämlich.
Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
Don't dream your life. Live your dream. So live your past, you know?
there is no other explanation.
Iba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday, the Kume Shrine.
The shrine? Why would she be there?
Unknown. She is supposed to be looking for Iris.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, there's more to Mizuki than we know. I really enjoyed this game. This is so great. Ikumi Shrine, Tuesday, 2:40 p.m. Let's do this. Another long episode, right?
Date,
Yes, that's me.
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Oh, dang it. I was about to drink something. We have to. I'm pretty sure there's nothing new. So let's get it over with. Yes, yes, yes. No, 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 no. Ah, the Guardian dog is... Yes, yes, I know, sorry. Okay, let's... Oh, wait. Pretty flowers are blooming. Pretty flowers are pretty. A stone monument. Okay, the game really don't want us to fuck around. So, Mizuki. Mizuki standing up. What are you doing here?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all her memories here. We used to come here all the time. You know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things.
Like...
What gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems together. Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Looks like it. Where's Renju? How would
I
she
think
know?
Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. It's probably Renju.
Yeah. I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
Yes.
He was looking for Iris.
Totally worth it.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Where is Oda?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
about Alice.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
I told Mizuki about the frozen corpse we called Alice.
You've seen her before, haven't you? 3 days ago, I saw her in your Somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me. Iris's life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do you mean? About Alice. I told Mizuki everything. About how Renju ran off with the assassin number 89. How number 89 is connected to Sojima. And that Sejima is linked to Alice's murder.
I need to know everything about Alice. If I find out who she is, I might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
Mizuki looked down at her feet quietly. I could see agony in her face. The silence lingered. Finally, she steeled herself, lifted her head, and spoke. Steeled, not
Okay.
steeled.
I'll tell you about Alice.
Yes! Story time with Mizuki. I have to click.
It was about a month ago. I saw my daddy crying in the president's office at Lemniscape.
Uh-huh.
I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me. Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away. I had never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi.
It sounds like the music is too loud, isn't it? Let's see.
That led me to the cold storage warehouse. He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then...
You saw Alice's dead body.
But at the time, I thought it was Iris.
Oh boy. What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she was dead. I just couldn't. So I went to Iris's house.
Huh? What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive. I thought I was going crazy or dreaming. I tried to convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Did you talk to Renju about it?
What do you mean? I couldn't just ask. It would have changed everything. I thought that as long as I stayed quiet, everything would be okay. I didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
Okay, why didn't you call the police?
What was I supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
About Okayura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night, before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage. I was curious. I asked around some, and
And?
I I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over.
So,
In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else.
huh?
I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Or maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think. But I understand why. Inside that warehouse was...
Alice.
Alice. Who the fuck is Alice?
On paper, Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
Okay, how long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki.
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years? From that long ago?
Yes.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from 18 years ago.
Understood.
Huh?
Date, I found her. The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Alice.
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance. A graduate of Eitoku High School.
What?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
Mm-hmm.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
"18 years.
Alice's Monica.
Is Iris's real mother? Is...
Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju. But why? Monica's body was found just now. But even back then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
Okay. Da passiert gerade einiges. Okay, alles klar. We will see us in the next episode, I hope. This is going ways. Okay. Thanks for watching. Leave a like. Would be awesome. And tell me your theories. I would really like to know what you are thinking. Did I miss something? Probably.